Hi Sagittarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. This is your weekly reading. This is for all my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships. You can listen for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. All in combination may make better sense, or one or the other could resonate more with you. I'll also have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and continuation after you watch this, where we'll dive in deeper and go into where the overall energy is at with you and this person, or where they're at, what are they thinking about when it comes to you, how do they really feel about you in the heart and soul, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, what their next action move will be towards you, and then your advice at the end. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link below right after you're done watching. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, TikTok, second YouTube channel, everything's linked below, and my poetry book available on Amazon is also linked below. All right, so let's get into the Astrotransits for this week and what's going on. All right, so on the 13th this week, we have two asteroids, Pallas and Vesta. Pallas is moving into Libra and Vesta is moving into Cancer. So this week may feel like we're kind of trying to fight more for our relationships because we're devoted to like those we loved. We're actually trying maybe to make it work, or like wanting to resolve problems, and maybe that is something that has already kind of started to happen since the week before. Then on the 14th, we have a Virgo new moon at 21 degrees. So of course the mutable signs may kind of really feel this a little bit more, although with new moons it's not as like strong because it's like new energy. But with this Virgo new moon, I feel like we're gonna have new goals we're striving for, especially when it comes to our schedules, our routines, our habits, things physically, maybe with our health, maybe with money, finances, career, or we could even have new health concerns or new worries, really, right? Because Virgos tend to think a lot, overanalyze. But I feel like it's like we're thinking of new goals, we want new things, or we're trying to find new methods of doing things, or a new schedule to work into our already maybe schedule, or our everyday life. Okay, but this is a good day to try to manifest. Think of practical ways to do things that maybe suit your lifestyle or make things a little bit easier, more efficient, all things earth related. And then on the 15th, we have another asteroid series moving into Scorpio. So this may make us feel like more protective over our like deepest, darkest secrets, and like anything that, we're very emotionally intensely connected to. And then on the same day, on the 15th, we have Mercury in Virgo that's going to finally go direct. So yes, this will be the end of the retrograde in Mercury, at least. So we'll probably be able to think and communicate a little more clearly and practically from this point on. So that is good news. We're going to be ending off the week probably on a good note. So let's get started with health. And when I say health, this is physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, all the above, or maybe just one or the other. All right, so this is for my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're covering September 11th to the 17th, but whenever you watch this is probably when you're meant to watch it. All right, so for Sagittarius, what's going on this week when it comes to their health first? All right, so you guys got the moon, Pisces energy. Maybe some of you have Pisces somewhere in your chart, or you're dealing with the Pisces when it comes to your health. I feel like you're opening up. Maybe you are feeling more emotional this week, so you may be more sensitive, maybe a little more in your feelings, maybe cry a little bit, or just kind of feel more sensitive to things that are happening around you. Maybe it's that time of month, okay, or there's a person you're opening up to and you're sharing things, and you feel like you're getting or needing some emotional support of some sort, or something happens that just makes you cry. I don't feel like it's anything really, really bad, but maybe you're just more in your feelings, okay? You could also be releasing, maybe you're peeing more, or you're just crying a little bit more, or you're sweating a lot more. There's something you're letting go of, or something that is coming to light as well, something that is like you're realizing and you can finally kind of make peace with it or let it go, and maybe you're done with it. Okay, maybe there was a health concern or something that was bothering you for a long time, and now it's finally like being cleansed out of you, or you no longer have to deal with it, and you're just kind of emotional about it because it's been a journey. But after this, I think you're going to be feeling like cleansed, or like much better. It's kind of like when you just had a good cry, and you just feel maybe a little bit better about it afterwards when you just kind of let go of the energy. So you're releasing, maybe you're going to be releasing a lot of fluids or doing a detox, or just feeling more like sensitive and emotional than usual, okay? And if you are, be kind to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Maybe you can talk to someone, or, you know, journal, listen to some music, stuff that can like help you release whatever you need to let go of, okay? All right, let's see. What's going on when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, please, for all my Sagittarians? All right, so you guys got the Magician. So what's going on when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances? I think you're very creative, inspired. Maybe you have a lot of imagination this week. It looks like you're using the tools and resources around you to create your reality, to manifest. So this can be a strong manifestation week for you. And we do have the new moon in Virgo, so this can be a good time to maybe manifest, start thinking of your new ideas, projects, goals, things you want to achieve, and ways that you can do it. I feel like you're weighing out your options. Maybe you're putting something together, you're working your own little magic trick, and making it happen. So I feel like there is a lot of manifestations possibilities for you this week, or things that could already be happening right now. But this week it's like you're really putting it all together, and you may have more ideas than usual. You may feel like you have more possibilities, more options this week. And I would say just kind of feel confident about it. You know, don't second guess yourself. There's a lot of things you can do. There's no limit. There's limitless, endless possibilities. And I feel like you have a lot of genius, creative ideas you can put into play and make your reality. Okay, you could be working with maybe another a Gemini, Aries, Virgo, maybe Scorpio, and you're really putting everything together. You're combining maybe all your gifts and talents, all these different modalities, all these different talents and gifts that you have, and putting it into one thing, and now it's going to be turning into something really, really great. So I feel like this is a creative week and a strong manifestation week. So you want to make sure you're in good energy, good vibe, and you're confident in your abilities. Okay? All right. So it's like you're betting on yourself, you're proving yourself, you're showing yourself what's possible this week. All right. And like, instead of like waiting for something to happen, like you are making it happen, like you are making it possible. All right. Let's see, like you're the magic. What's going on when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, please, for all my Sagittarians? Okay, and then on this other side for this other person. All right. So on your side here, we have the Sun, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So some of you may have Leo somewhere in your chart, maybe even water like Cancer or Scorpio, Pisces. On this other side for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all of the above. We have the Four of Swords, the Empress in reverse, and the Hierophant. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could be a Taurus, a Libra, a Pisces, maybe an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. But doesn't have to be, could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. Could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out, or maybe be a mixed match of one of those, or one or the other. Okay, so what's going on here? Someone definitely wants something serious with you, or wants to make a commitment, or make a change in your life and commit to you, or take this connection, take this relationship maybe more seriously. This is something they've been thinking about, but they maybe feel a little bit insecure, or maybe they feel they don't feel as like attractive, or don't feel like they're good enough for you, even though they know they could treat you well and give you everything you want. Maybe there's still some like insecurity, or something that they've been stuck thinking about. Maybe, you know, when it comes to like children, fertility, that's something they struggle with, or their physical appearance, they may feel like they're not attractive enough or not good enough for you, but that may not even be the case at all. It's just something that they think about. Okay, I feel like you are someone who's really radiant, happy, you have a lot of things going for you. Your energy seems to be glowing and beautiful this week, and you're just very, very happy. Your energy is very strong, okay? And sometimes it can be like intimidating to others because you shine so bright. And maybe with this person, you're communicating, you're expressing yourself, you're excited. maybe your attraction for them is starting to grow. You're happy to talk to them. You have a good time. Maybe you guys are going out or checking out different places in your surroundings, in your community. And when you talk to them, I think you show interest. You show that you're excited, but maybe it almost like intimidates this person, and they're like, oh, maybe they're just being nice to me. Maybe they don't actually like me. They're just being nice, but I'll just go with it. I'm not sure. And maybe they could feel like you're out of their league, and so they don't want to get too excited. But if they have the opportunity, or if they feel like you give them the chance, they would love to take things more serious and like treat you right. Okay, I do feel like they are someone who's trustworthy, who's like sticks to their morals, values, character. They're just a good person. They're peaceful, and they're probably responsible as well. Handle change really, really well, like an adult. But I feel like you like them. I think you're excited. You're attracted to them, and you seem to be building this rapport and like emotional connection. Maybe you're really relating, on an emotional level. You like how they treat you or how they think about things. So you're in your feelings a lot this week. This is like a very feely week for you guys. But it's almost like this, and 3 is repeated twice. So I really feel like this is growing. But this person's scared that like, oh, maybe I'm getting too excited and it's not what it is, and I don't want to get my hopes up. And so they may be like overthinking it, or feeling kind of shy, or feeling a little bit insecure. But I think by the end of the week, they do feel a little more courage and feel like, you know what, maybe they do like me, and maybe this is going somewhere, and they want to make it more serious. And I think for you, it's like maybe you are someone who's super attractive. Like you could be someone who's like really beautiful, really handsome, and like you just like are really radiant. Your light shines bright, but you may not always realize it, or like you don't see yourself that way. Okay, so to this person, they're like, wow, this like superstar. But the energy you're giving them is so sweet, is so genuine. They can't help but like want to see you more, talk to you more, and hope that maybe it is something real that's going somewhere. So I feel like by the end of the week, you're feeling really good vibes with this person. Things are kind of starting to progress. Maybe you're going out more, getting to know each other. You see that they're serious, but they may not talk too much. They may kind of be more quiet or more shy. Maybe you're like more extroverted or bright, louder personality. But just know that that's just temporary right now, because they're like, almost like in awe of you. Okay, and you may be like, what? Like, why? What's so special about me? Well, that's not how they see. They see you as this like bright light. Okay, so there's really nothing that you need to do, that you need to know or do. But I do feel like this person sometimes feels like not as good enough for you, or like you're so attractive that they feel like they're not as attractive for you or something, even though that's maybe not the case, or not something that you think about. Or maybe this person doesn't have kids, or it's something with fertility, pregnancy is an issue, and so they may think that disqualifies them, but maybe that's not the case at all. Okay, all right, so let's continue on in the extended reading to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then your advice at the end. So if you're interested in diving in deeper, link to the extended will be below. I'll see you guys there, and I'll see you for your next reading. Take care. Bye.